What if the greatest weapon on the savanna wasn't sharp teeth or speed, but sheer weight? A lion approaches. Silent. Confident. Across the plain, a buffalo stands alone. It doesn't run. It doesn't even flinch. The lion lowers its head, ready to pounce. But then, stops. And walks away. No charge. No clash. Just retreat. Why would the so-called king of beasts back down from a grazer? Because what that lion sees isn't a meal. It's a moving wall. Nearly 1,000 kilograms of solid, reactive power. And sometimes, the heaviest thing isn't the animal itself. It's the consequences. Welcome to Buffalo vs. Lion Explained, where we don't just follow the fight, we decode it. Today, we're diving into the science behind size. What does a nearly 1-ton buffalo mean for the rules of engagement? In this episode, we'll break down how mass affects predator-prey dynamics, why weight changes a lion's entire strategy, and how a buffalo's bulk is more than protection, it's power. If you're fascinated by nature's design, not just what animals do, but why they do it, make sure to subscribe. Because in the wild, everything has a reason. Let's uncover it. We often talk about predators in terms of speed, claws, precision. But let's talk about weight. The Cape buffalo isn't built to escape. It's built to withstand. An adult male can weigh up to 1,000 kilograms. About as much as a compact car. And that matters. In physics, force equals mass times acceleration. A charging buffalo doesn't need agility, it needs momentum. At full speed, 40 kilometers per hour, that mass becomes unstoppable. And lions know this. Unlike gazelles, buffalo don't zigzag. They don't scatter. They lower their heads. And they come forward. That's not a flight response. That's a threat. Because when nearly a ton of muscle and bone moves with intent, it becomes dangerous not just to chase, but to approach. The horns? Yes, they hurt. But the body behind them, the sheer mass, is what makes impact deadly. One miscalculated leap from a lion, one bad angle, and it's not just a failed hunt. It could mean damaged joints, broken bones, even long-term injury. And in the wild, an injured lion isn't just slowed down. It's left behind. So when we ask why lions hesitate, the answer is simple. The buffalo isn't just a target. It's a risk calculation. Every pound it carries increases the danger. Every step it takes changes the equation. The lion may be fast. It may be fierce. But against this wall of weight, even the king must pause. A buffalo's horns aren't just ornaments. They are weapons, evolved over millennia, sculpted by survival. But here's the truth. They don't work alone. The horns function because of what supports them. The head, the neck, the entire muscular engine behind the strike. Let's break it down. Each horn curves outward and upward, connected by a thick, fused base called the boss, a dense bone shield that sits like a helmet over the buffalo's skull. When a buffalo lowers its head, it's not bowing, it's bracing. That boss takes the impact first, distributing the force evenly across the skull. Think of it as nature's battering ram, not fragile, not decorative, but structurally reinforced for combat. But what really turns this weapon into a threat is movement. When a buffalo charges, all of its mass, 900 kilograms, channels forward through the neck, shoulders, and finally into the point of impact, the horns. It's like a train hitting a wall. Or worse, a wall hitting back. The lion, in contrast, uses jaws and claws, sharp, fast, but light. A lion's swipe might cut. A buffalo's horn doesn't just pierce, it lifts, throws, crushes. And the speed of the strike? It's unpredictable. One moment the buffalo is still. The next, it explodes forward. There's no warning growl. No foot stomp. Just sudden, violent release. Lions know this. They don't wait for the horns to strike. They move early. Or, not at all. Now add this, The neck muscles of a buffalo are incredibly dense, capable of twisting and redirecting the head with surprising agility for such a large animal. It can feint left and swing right in a split second. And when the horn connects, the impact isn't just physical. It's psychological. We've seen lions stumble back, dazed, rethinking the entire approach. This is why even a single buffalo, separated from the herd, doesn't automatically mean easy prey. It might mean trap, ambush, payback. Because these horns, they don't just defend. They command respect. Now imagine this. It's not just one buffalo. It's 20. All standing shoulder to shoulder, each one weighing nearly a ton. That's not just a herd, that's a moving fortress. This is where weight becomes more than a personal defense. It becomes a collective force. When a predator like a lion sees a herd of buffalo, it doesn't see opportunity. It sees resistance, mass, momentum. Buffaloes don't flee in chaos like antelope. They pivot, form a wall. They don't panic, they position. And that matters. Because in nature, strength isn't just measured in muscle. It's measured in unity. The physics of group defense is stunning. Each buffalo's mass adds inertia, resisting the force of a charging lion. And when one moves, the others follow. Like tectonic plates, slow, massive, unstoppable when aligned. There are countless videos showing what happens when lions get too close. One horned push from the front, another from the side. A lion caught in the middle gets boxed in, overwhelmed not by speed, but by numbers and weight. And even if the lions manage to bring down a calf or isolate a weaker adult, it's not over. Because buffalo don't forget. We've seen buffaloes double back, not out of emotion, but strategy. 2 or 3 bulls break formation, turn around, and charge with precision. That's not chaos. That's communication. Weight gives them confidence. It buys them time. And in groups, it creates momentum that lions can't easily stop. To a lion, this changes everything. The target is no longer just strong. It's organized. It's reactive. It's too much mass moving with too much purpose. This is why lions often wait for the perfect moment, or walk away entirely. Because when buffaloes unite, they don't just protect each other. They rewrite the rules of engagement. Let's talk energy. Because mass, real mass, doesn't just affect impact. It transforms the entire strategy of survival. A buffalo's size isn't just strength. It's storage. Inside that massive body is a reservoir of fat, of stamina, of potential power. This matters more than we realize. Because survival isn't just about speed. It's about how long you can endure. Lions are sprinters. They burn energy fast. One burst. One gamble. If they miss, that's hours of recovery, maybe more. Buffaloes? They're grinders. They move slow, steady, deliberate. And when they run, they can keep running. That weight acts like a battery. One that lets them power through long migrations. Or hold formation during a standoff. Or return for a rescue minutes, even hours, after the initial attack. Lions have limits. A failed chase raises their body temperature dangerously high. They must rest. They must retreat. Buffaloes don't overheat like that. Their bulk dissipates energy slowly. They don't panic. They persist. This is a different kind of strength. Not the flashy kind. Not claws or teeth or speed. But a strength that outlasts. Imagine you're a lion. You launch, you fail, you pant, you hide in shade, you wait. Meanwhile, the buffalo you tried to isolate is still standing. Still alert. Still capable of charging again. That's not just frustrating. That's demoralizing. And it teaches the lion something vital. Not every fight is about who hits first. Some are about who can keep standing. And when the dust settles, it's often the heavier, slower, quieter creature that's still there. Watching. Waiting. Ready for round 2. So what does nearly a ton of weight really mean in the wild? It means more than strength. It means leverage. Influence. Authority. The buffalo doesn't rule with speed. It rules with presence. Every kilogram sends a message, to lions, to the herd, to the ecosystem. I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. In this series, we often talk about tactics, instincts, evolution. But sometimes, the answer is simpler. Sometimes, weight is wisdom. Mass is memory. It tells a lion, if you come for me, be sure. Because there's no easy retreat. No simple win. Buffalo versus lion isn't just speed versus power. It's moment versus momentum. And more often than not, momentum endures. So the next time you see a lion hesitating in the grass, now you know. It's not fear. It's math. It's memory. It's the heavy truth that one wrong move against this giant could tip everything. That's the weight that stops a king. Subscribe for more wild truths, explained with purpose, curiosity, and respect. And in the next episode, we go deeper into herd psychology and ask, why do buffaloes come back for each other? Is it instinct or strategy? Find out next time.